My name is Kathleen Tran and I own Capital Chemist Isabella Plains and Corwell.
My name is Gareth, previously owner of Capital Chemist Southlands and the Mawson Pharmacy, currently an owner of Albury City Pharmacy and Huskisson Pharmacy.
My name is Louise McLean and I'm one of the partners of Capital Chemist Southlands in the ACT.
So I studied pharmacy because I always knew that I wanted to be a pharmacist. Since 2003 actually, so year 11 it was. I studied at University of Canberra to do my Bachelor's of Medical Science before going into Masters of Pharmacy.
When I was at school I didn't know what a pharmacist did. I have medical parents and so I was surrounded by doctors, nurses, physios, all other health professionals, but I didn't actually know what a pharmacist did because I never had to go to a pharmacy to ask a question. I knew I loved medicine and biology and I knew I didn't want to be a doctor because the working hours. A friend of the family was studying pharmacy and she told me about it and she said, "Oh, why don't you give this a go?" So I literally gave it a go.
I started back in the summer of 2002. I originally did my fourth year work experience with the Capital Chemist Group, and out of that came the opportunity to be the intern for Capital Chemist Southlands in the ACT, and then lucky enough to stay on as pharmacist beyond that.
I started with Capital Chemist at the beginning of 2006 when my husband and I moved to Canberra, and it literally was a phone call, a cup of coffee, and I then actually locumed for the group until 2014 when I bought into Capital Chemist Southlands and became an owner. And during that time I had 2 kids, so I came to work and was pregnant and then stopped work and then came back to work and then had another baby. Having children, the group was incredibly flexible.
I love going to work to see my customers. My customers actually closer than my friends and I almost, because I see them sometimes 3 times a week, which is strange to a lot of people in different careers. But that was definitely one of the reasons why I stayed in community, because I loved that relationship that I developed with the customers.
I think having the career progression throughout the Capital Chemist Group has probably been one of the career highlights for me, starting as a pharmacy student, then intern, then pharmacist and up to owner. I've certainly enjoyed that accomplishment and what that's meant to me and my family and what I've been able to do outside of pharmacy because of the contacts that you get from working in such a widespread industry where you've got a lot of people coming in from a whole range of different backgrounds. So yeah, the contact you pick up is certainly a big highlight for me.
In 2017, winning the business management category of the Guild Pharmacy of the Year awards was huge. We were encouraged to enter by our business coach at the time and it was amazing. It was very daunting and very overwhelming, the whole thing, but that's absolutely a highlight of what I have experienced in my very short ownership.
Capital Chemist has shown me a whole range of things, and certainly the way that we move as a group and the things we do as a group. I couldn't be prouder of the way that we do things, and basically just a whole outlook for pharmacy and community pharmacy in the future. It's very exciting to be part of that, and yeah, just very thankful I've had the opportunity.
When I studied pharmacy, it was very dispensary oriented and having a pharmacist out the front did not exist, whereas now the aim and the focus is to have pharmacists very much out on the floor, which is so much more rewarding, I find, professionally.
Getting up and knowing that you're probably going to make a difference to someone today, being able to do something that you know will affect people and affect people positively, that's more than enough reason to get out of bed in the morning. So it's good.